What's 12 feet tall, breathes fire, and crushes cars for breakfast? You guessed it. Monster trucks. But not just any monster trucks. We're talking USA Motorsports monster trucks, where the engines roar and the crowds go wild. These beasts are more than just loud and powerful. They're icons of American motor culture. If you've ever wondered what makes a monster truck show so thrilling, you're in the right place. In this video, we're diving into the dirt-slinging world of USA Motorsports monster trucks. We'll break down what makes them tick, how the events work, and why fans can't get enough. You'll get stories from the arena, fun facts, and even answers to some burning questions. So if you're a thrill seeker, a gearhead, or just love watching big trucks fly, stick around. Hit that like button, subscribe for more insane motorsports content, and let's fire up the engines. Ready to rumble? Let's roll into the madness of monster truck mayhem. Let's start with the basics. What exactly is a monster truck? A monster truck is a huge, custom-built machine with oversized tires, heavy-duty suspension, and an engine that sounds like thunder. Most of them are over 10 feet tall and weigh between 10,000 to 12,000 pounds. But it's not just about size, it's about performance, and these trucks can fly 30 feet in the air. USA Motorsports helped popularize the monster truck scene across America in the 80s and 90s. Their shows featured some of the wildest freestyle stunts, car-crushing competitions, and high-speed races inside packed arenas. The trucks look like cartoon versions of real vehicles, with crazy paint jobs, teeth on the grill, and even blinking eyes. Famous trucks like Bigfoot, Barefoot, and Monster Patrol got their start in these shows. And with names like Executioner or Carolina Crusher, you know they mean business. It's the perfect mix of showmanship and brute force, and that's what fans love most. Now here's a little history. USA Motorsports was one of the major promoters of monster truck events in the US during the late 20th century. They organized shows in arenas and stadiums all across the country. Before there was Monster Jam, USA Motorsports was packing crowds with big action. Their events combined monster trucks, mud racing, and even tractor pulls for full-throttle entertainment. They brought the trucks to places like Louisville, Minneapolis, and Tampa, giving fans everywhere a taste of the noise. The company helped launch the careers of many famous drivers and became a key part of monster truck culture. Eventually, USA Motorsports was acquired by Clear Channel, which later developed the Monster Jam brand we know today. But the DNA of those early shows lives on. If you went to a USA Motorsports event back in the day, you know how wild it got. It was the real deal, unscripted, raw, and insanely fun. So what actually happens at one of these events? Picture this: giant trucks revving up, the smell of fuel in the air, lights flashing, and music blaring. The announcer hypes up the crowd as two monster trucks line up at the start. First up is usually a drag-style race. Straight line speed, over jumps, winner moves on. Then comes freestyle, where drivers get a set time to do the craziest tricks they can. They hit ramps, smash junk cars, do donuts, and sometimes even backflips. The crowd goes wild for big air and wild saves. Sometimes, there are wheelie contests or longest jump challenges. And in between events, you might see motocross stunts, fireworks, or even robot trucks that breathe fire. It's not just a race, it's a full-on entertainment show. Whether you're 8 or 80, it's hard not to smile when a 12,000-pound truck jumps through the air. Let's talk about the stars of the show, the trucks and their fearless drivers. Names like Bigfoot, King Crunch, and Monster Patrol are legends. These trucks don't just look cool, they each have their own personality. Some have shark fins, others have dragon wings or LED lights all over. Drivers become fan favorites. Two like Dan Runte in Bigfoot or Gary Porter in Carolina Crusher. They're athletes, entertainers, and mechanics all in one. Piloting a monster truck isn't easy. They need to balance speed, control, and insane jumps while keeping the truck upright. A single mistake can flip the truck or break apart mid-show. But when they nail a perfect freestyle run, the arena explodes with cheers. That connection between fan and driver is what makes monster truck shows feel so personal. Monster truck fans are some of the most loyal out there, and there's a good reason for that. It's pure, unfiltered fun. No politics, no drama, just trucks doing the impossible. Kids scream with joy when trucks fly through the air or crush a row of cars. Parents get nostalgic seeing classic trucks they grew up with. The pit parties before shows let you meet the drivers, take photos, and even sit in the trucks. Fans love the creativity. Each truck is like a superhero with its own backstory. And the atmosphere? It's electric. Everyone's on their feet, screaming and clapping after a wild save or a near crash. For many, it's a family tradition, the kind of event you remember for years. It's loud, it's wild, and it's all heart. But not everything goes perfectly in the monster truck world. These machines are under serious stress and things break. A lot. Axles snap, tires blow, engines overheat. Sometimes a truck lands wrong and flips over completely. Luckily, safety equipment like roll cages, kill switches, and fire suits keep drivers protected. But even with all that, injuries can still happen. There are also travel costs, long hours, and physical demands on the drivers and their crew. Weather can shut down shows, and mechanical failures can disappoint fans. It's a tough life behind the scenes. But these teams keep going, night after night, because they love the sport. And that dedication makes every successful show even more rewarding. Now let's answer some common questions people ask. How much horsepower does a monster truck have? Most have around 1,500 horsepower thanks to supercharged V8 engines. How big are the tires? Each one is about 66 inches tall and weighs over 800 pounds. Can they drive on the street? Nope. They're too big and not legal for roads. Do they use real gas? Most run on methanol fuel, which burns cleaner and cooler. How do they land those huge jumps without breaking in half? With custom suspension that absorbs the impact. How much do they cost? A full monster truck build can cost $250,000 or more. Is it dangerous? Yes, but strict safety rules and experienced teams help manage the risk. Can you ride in one? Some events offer ride trucks for fans. Totally worth it. What happened to USA Motorsports? It evolved into Monster Jam, but old-school fans still remember it fondly. Got more questions? Drop them in the comments. Monster trucks might seem like a wild show, but they represent something deeper. They're about creativity, mechanical skill, and sheer determination. They bring people together, across generations, across backgrounds, and they show what's possible when passion meets performance. Even as tech evolves and trends change, the core thrill of monster trucks hasn't faded. New drivers, new trucks, and fresh stunts keep the energy alive. And the spirit of USA Motorsports, with its focus on raw fun and big action, still drives the sport today. Whether you're in a stadium or watching online, the excitement is contagious. These trucks might be monsters, but they bring huge joy. That's why they matter, and always will. So there you have it, a crash course in the wild world of USA Motorsports monster trucks. From the early days of Bigfoot to modern-day freestyle battles, the sport has only gotten bigger and better. Whether you're a longtime fan or just discovering it, there's something magical about these massive machines. If you've never been to a live show, I highly recommend it. There's nothing like hearing the roar in person. Thanks for watching, and if you like this breakdown, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know your favorite monster truck or the craziest trick you've seen. We've got more epic motorsports content coming your way, so stay tuned. Until next time, keep the throttle down and the tires spinning, because in the world of monster trucks, bigger is always better. Catch you in the next video, and remember, crushing cars never goes out of style.